There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I think because we're on so long, Facebook kicked us off. So
Yeah.
we're back again.
Not you're swearing too much.
Yeah.
Facebook bans.
Bonds. Yeah.
Lynn said bollocks.
But no, imagine saying that.
Sorry. Have to apologise for first bad language.
Yeah.
Bad language.
Is that your bleep?
That's me.
Oh, that's your bleepy bleeps. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Yes, back again. Facebook kicked us off.
Do we have another competition? Are we doing another competition, or is that us?
No, we're not
2 or 3.
We're not competition, aye.
No, you want
to finish that last stuff, or just do it? I was in the middle of an
Oh,
hour.
He's in the middle of a round.
He was in the middle. I switched
off.
I was in the flow.
I fucking fell asleep on you.
Oh, was that a hit there, lads? Just want to come there, right?
I've just put myself up here.
More beer. More beer.
Go for it there, Glenn. Sorry,
Get your big arse out of the flipping video. Look at
I just
that. Jesus.
You've lost weight, have you?
Can't move because
It's tight.
can't move because all the Christmas decorations in here.
That's sick.
Aye.
What's he doing? So, what were you saying? You were saying about the difficulty, and you went from Castlewellan.
Yeah, so
And
I
then you
went
went
from
to Donard.
Castlewellan, and then it was Bigwood, and wherever it was that year, and then ended up at Donard, like, you know, and we seen, obviously, keeping an eye on numbers and sort of, and feedback, which is really important, you know, from all the riders. And I suppose the general vibe was that Donard was probably a bit too difficult. So the climbs and all were quite hard, the trails were quite hard, and you know that the numbers reflect on that as well.
Yeah.
So I suppose since then we've evolved and kind of changed as we went through. I suppose each season, like, you know, always tried to find kind of the happy medium. Again, we're trying to keep sort of everybody happy with, like, trying to keep it exciting and challenging for, like, the top end riders.
Yeah.
But, like, people coming into the sport and people that just want to ride for the crack of the social aspect, like, that we're not going to scare the life out of them, like, you know. So yeah, so it's always it's always you, boy.
Cheers. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And you.
Back again with the Renegade Master.
Yeah, so something that we've been working on and constantly changing.
So again,
every year.
the people on here, if they have any ideas,
Any ideas? Welcome.
throw them out. Like.
Yeah. Again, we are quite restricted now, and certainly, you know, the way things have been the last kind of year or two.
Yeah.
With getting permission from landowners, is quite difficult. Or practically impossible at this point in time. But hopefully that'll change. You know, with Forest Service busy, you know, and whatever's going on there. Like, but hopefully that changes and we can get the likes of maybe Tollymore back or Donner back maybe in a couple of years. So watch the space. But for now, it's good. Yeah, Donner is cool. Like
Donard is.
Yeah, very cool. And then, you know, Ravensdale's class as well. We're there for round 3 next year. And Trevor's back on the card as well.
There's our Dylan on. What's crack?
That was Ross Trevor. Do you remember Ross Trevor? Not this year, last year.
Yes.
Oh, the heat.
Absolutely class. I have not seen,
But it was dry, like,
there for a long time.
I've never seen boys, you know, doing bins and bare bellies like till
Yeah.
that. It was just like, what?
I know. Crazy,
mental.
and like dust literally this deep, and dust just like lingering in the forest, the sun coming down.
I got down to that last corner before you go down onto the bottom pit, and it was the gravel.
Yeah.
And it was not running on rightly, but it says can take that corner. But what happened? The flipping slid out. Down on the phone, racked the phone. Only
Saved your leg, but saved your leg.
That's saved my leg, but
Saved your
leg.
You know what I mean?
I had to go get
Some
new
phone,
glass.
some phone, that.
I tell you what, I had to rack my
Did you beat
glass.
Keith?
Like, what?
Did you beat him?
Not
No, I
day.
did not that day. Yes, they
They had a hardtail too, like, you know.
Yeah,
A hardtail, you know. They had full sauce boy there, like. Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
Get you an e-bike, big lad.
There's a lot to be said about.
Aye.
Huh?
Well,
Hey. Would you? Somebody
what are we
said
talking about here?
He tried on the beat, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
I probably would run e-bike. No, I've never, you know,
Have you ever rode one?
I've rode
You
one
can't
for
be
a
having
wee
all
bit.
these opinions. I haven't rode it.
I've took a bit.
And
And do you know what? I probably wouldn't get an e-bike because I know I'd like it too much.
Yeah.
And I'd be afraid
So
of
now we're
it
getting
making
somewhere.
me lazy.
You're afraid, Andy.
I probably am. It's like
Yeah.
being touched by a man for the first time. You have a wee bit of afraid once that's all over it done with. You don't mind putting that, you know what I mean?
That's right.
No, you're too, like, you know. No, I'm not saying here.
No, but it's kind of, it is, you know, I enjoy cycling. I enjoy the pedaling part of it. I might
Yeah.
give off a bit and go, fuck's sake, we're up a North Hill here or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it does keep you.
But the beauty of it is e-bikes are
Cheers, Jimmy.
as hard or as easy as you want.
Yeah, well, I suppose.
You can go out there and just stick it on eco mode or whatever, like, you know, and just like absolutely punch it up the claims and work every bit as hard as you would on a normal bike. You're just going to get to the top faster.
Yeah.
And then hammer down or stick it on boost if you haven't got time.
E-bike day out, Neil Elliott.
Oh, aye. Yeah, good man.
Well, I suppose we could maybe get that sorted.
Alright.
You haven't got an e-bike yet?
I'll see if we can get a land one.
We get a wee bike for the day. We'll
I get it sorted.
get you sorted.
Yeah.
Get you out.
We'll do that.
Change your mind,
Definitely a wee bit of e-biking.
Yeah, brilliant crack. I'm telling you. Who was chatting to Killian Callan today, and he was out. Did you see his wee thing the other day on Facebook about first time riding an e-bike? And he was a bit
No,
of
I never
an
seen it.
e-bike kind of hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, going with all that kind of crack because he never rode one, and he rode one for the first time the other day, and he says like instantly just changed his mind on like how cool they are and how much fun they are. Basically,
Yeah.
that's what this. That's why you ride bikes at the end of the day.
Well, you know what I mean. You
Just to have-
are
have
getting
fun
a
with
lot
it.
of runs. You're
Yeah.
getting a lot of
We-
runs for stuff.
Wee question in there from Glenn Doherty. Glenn, at what age can kids get involved in enduro?
Yeah, so I mean, they can get involved in enduro from absolutely any age, but as far as like competitive racing for enduro, it's 12 years old. So 12 years old on the weekend of the event. So if
Right,
they turn
okay.
12 on the Friday or something like that,
And
before
isn't-
any of the events next year,
And don't
then
they have to do
race.
like a wee skills test before they do it? Is this still
Yes.
in?
Yes, so this is something that Stevie McDonald and all and Martin and all had introduced a few years ago as well when we wanted to get or to introduce like the youth category for enduro racing. So it was before that 14 years old, but
Yeah.
then we got that reduced to 12 years old and introduced the youth category. And then the sort of stipulation then from Cycling Ireland was that we basically had to do kind of like a test day for youth riders. So like Stevie comes along or somebody from Cycling Ireland, and we just basically assess each rider's ability, you know, like for their skill and knowledge, and their fitness, you know. So there's a few different areas that we look at
Yeah.
before they kind of get signed off, if you like, that they're happy that they go along their race. So that's what needs to happen.
That's good.
And we normally do that in around March times before the season starts, and that's sorted for the whole year for enduro.
If
So
they
it's
just
not-
do that, it's like one test to do it, and then that's
yeah,
it.
and that covers all enduro races as well. So it's not just RC.
And then does
so
that cover them so they don't need to do it again the next
you
year?
don't need to do it again the next year. So you
So-
need to do it just once, and that covers you for like gravity enduro or
So if,
grassroots. Or
say you
whatever.
failed it one year, but you come back the next year and go,
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. So if you don't sort of make if you don't pass or whatever, we can sort of reevaluate maybe in a couple of months down the
Yeah.
line. So we'll sort of say them like, you know, maybe fitness is not up to scratch, or your maybe awareness, you know, like we do wee things all the time, like say have a map and just go here, you know, whereabouts are we on the map?
yeah.
Wee things like that.
That's
You know?
good job, I don't get tested
Yeah,
that, innit?
you know, so it's just wee things that we're just constantly assessing little skills, different skills,
Yeah.
and then if there's an area that we sort of feel this part, because the reality is,
Right.
well, I suppose the reality is, the possibility is
Yeah.
that they could be on their own. But normally they do, right? In a group, the youth
Yeah.
riders go out together and they kind of stick together. But there is a possibility that something could happen. Somebody gets a mechanical or something. And a rider can get left on their own in the middle of the forest, and this is kind of what we're
Yeah.
concerned about. So we want to know that we're letting people into the forest at that age, and they're able to kind of look after themselves as such. Even though there's a lot of people about, and really you can't go that far wrong. But still, the possibilities are, and so that's
You just have to cover all angles, don't you? Like,
Absolutely.
that's,
Well,
Huh?
at the minute you have a few. There's a few girls and women.
Yeah.
Taking part in the enduros. How do you reckon we could sort of make it more attractive for more to want to take part? I do know of some would like to but feel it's too difficult for them. But then I'm sort of thinking to myself, but sure, how do you know it's too difficult if you don't give it a go?
Yeah.
You know, do you think?
Probably start by sort of banning Andy anyway from going to the races. You
well,
know?
that's it. Sex test.
I'm just afraid of Andy.
I'll not wear my sex top there that day. Irresistible.
Yeah.
The threat of Andy wearing lycra or something out there coming to a race like we're
Ooh,
scared
geez,
of
I
anybody.
tell
You
you
know?
what,
No, I think see the likes of what Nicole has been doing
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
couple of weeks and taking girls out and doing girls only days and stuff like that, and just building their confidence.
Yeah.
Because really at the end of the day, you know, enduro racing is mostly just social, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
a bit of crap.
Yeah.
You know, obviously there's the competitive side of things, and there's a certain percentage of people that go there just for the race.
Mhm.
But most people are there for a laugh, like, you know, and we'd always see as well a spike in entries for females at Bigwood.
Yeah.
Because it's quite, you know, so much
Everything,
fun.
Yeah.
And that's just like that exact sort of
Hey,
happy medium, like, you know.
Yeah.
So we
We're
always,
Nicole on now.
yeah, good stuff. So yeah, so more days like that, maybe like wee skills days and things like that, you know. Or I know like the Gap and all would run like ladies only events and stuff down there where they do enduro races and they do, you know, wee skills things and all that sort of crack. Like, you know,
Maybe
so,
we'll do maybe more stuff with the MTV for fun.
yeah,
That's what we're going to do with Nicole. And then
Brilliant.
maybe we'll take me and Keith go out with everybody and we'll do like a whole day out and we can take them around. Start at Bigwood because it's quite handy. Because you can, it's not big, you're not out of the road everywhere, and you can just stop at wee things and do stuff with them. And
yeah, just mess about, really,
Yeah.
have a bit of crack, like, you know, and that's
I
really
think,
good.
I think that's what I think that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
even,
You know.
I think it's the fact maybe they see it's a competition, kind of goes, oh, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm getting time.
I'll tell you
People
sometimes,
looking at me and all, but
sometimes
it's not like that, is it really?
you sometimes,
No,
listen,
definitely
especially,
not,
it depends, I find racing, one day you can be brilliant, and then the race day you wake up and it's just a wee niggle in your head, and even if you don't like to do something, just get off. Nobody's going to ever flip and turn around. Well, yes, you're going to get a bit of stick, like, but
You better slag
a
it.
bit of slagging, like, but that's all
That's
you're
what
going to
the
get.
end of it.
You know, if you're not feeling it, take it off and just jump off it and ride it. And nobody's,
The
you
fact
know,
that you're there and you're taking part and you're giving it a go
and any spectators
means
give
10
you,
times more than going on. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of that. I'm not going to bother.
you know, and if a spectator gives you a load of abuse, turn around and say, well, at least I'm doing it.
Yeah,
And
that
away
doesn't
you
happen.
go.
It doesn't.
That does
No,
not
you
never
don't.
happen.
You don't. You don't.
Well, it
no, you don't
depends
get
who's
that.
watching you.
Yeah. Well, that's called banter.
Yeah.
You know, that's not spectators. That's
Yeah.
just boys having a bit of crack.
Friendly
You know,
banter, we'll
but
call
friendly
it. Friendly
banter.
banter.
But yeah.
I think it's a point. Don't have pride before. You know what I mean? You just don't feel it. Get off. Walk it.
Just do your own thing.
Yeah, that's it.
You're your own person, aren't you? Like, you know, you
That's
just
it.
crack on, have a bit of
Yeah,
confidence, and just
Yeah, that's it.
You know, social, and you go ride your bike, and
yeah,
Yeah.
bit of exercise, bit of fresh air.
yeah, I think you put too much
Sometimes,
pressure on
yeah,
yourself.
I
you
think
know.
that's what it is. Do you find there's a lot of pressure now with people riding the races? Do you think it's a lot? You can see it sometimes in people what they're doing. They're trying to.
I think people go for different reasons. Again, there's
Yeah.
people that go and like to put pressure on themselves.
Yeah.
That, you know, the guys that are kind of maybe at the sharp end of each category, like where they're training and stuff, and and they're doing all that, and like, but that's just in their nature. You know, like that's them as people. Like, you know, they
But
like
that's
that
why they're
element.
at that bit of thing. You know what I mean?
Which is why enduro racing is cool. You've got people that's coming in, just getting into the sport, that is just there for the crack, and right through to the top end where like you could be super competitive and sort of aiming towards racing EWS or whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah.
And in Ireland, you know, we've got 3 race series are that, and you know they're racing and training, and they're absolutely flat out, like, you know, and their results and all, you know, everything's So it covers everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Get more girls on it. Yeah, be good.
Definitely, it would be good to see more
Yeah.
girls in the scene. You know, what I mean?
Definitely.
I'll tell you what, some of them can ride all right. Can't
Yeah,
they?
I tell you.
I tell you,
Good
we
to see
Hannah
some.
Harvey. You've
Yeah.
got Maeve the Rave, like,
Yeah.
she's flipping.
Yeah.
You know,
Just having the right attitude, I suppose, not like, you know.
That's it,
or,
yeah.
you know,
then you've got
You just muck in with the boys, and you just get on with it, and have a bit of crack, and
or maybe we should just do a meet up or something. Maybe that's an idea.
yeah.
Actually, I was thinking this quite recently. But certainly we'll put it out there. You know, if there are any girls maybe thinking about racing, they're not too sure, that somebody could just come along and go here. What about meeting at, like, say 10 o'clock or 10:30 when the practice is quite busy early on? They can meet a wee bit later on when it's not as busy, and they could have like a girls only practice session starting at say 10:30. You know, they could meet up and go for a ride in together. So they're not just like, it's not like a lot of men. I suppose
just a load of,
looking at them where
boys,
they're in a group and they just feel better.
Well, we've got 2 questions. Do you think the fox hunt will be back next year?
No, is the short answer.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
What about a local downhill series in Ross Trevor in the early, similar to what the Gap are running?
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that's a good point, Eddie Hoggins.
Yeah, definitely, man. What about Eddie?
That's our mod.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's getting somebody to do it, and you know, we're back to that question too as well. Is there going to be too much racing?
Yeah.
You know, and
I forgot the Gap have their
Gap-
race.
the Gap has another
yeah,
one as well, right?
they usually do 4.
that's right at the very start of the season too.
Yeah.
As well. 4 more races. So
what's that?
are we
17?
under threat of kind of diluting down?
I think Cuchulainn the last couple of years have had one as well.
Cuchulainn
haven't
have
they?
an
During the
Enduro
week.
series
they
as
have
well.
a series
So,
too.
there's a lot of stuff. You know, it is. I suppose. I suppose race series and all are kind of in a way under threat. That there's just too much racing going on, and not enough people. Where they're getting diluted down, and maybe not. It'll come the time, possibly. I hope I'm wrong with this, but there's a possibility where there's just not enough racers to sustain all these different series.
Yeah.
Do you know? And then what happens then is the knock-on effect where race organisers go like, I just can't afford to put these on.
Yeah, it's actually costing you to put them on instead of you know.
Yeah.
And then eventually what could happen is, so basically you've got kind of like the one-stop shops where now they have a say doing grabbing Enduros or myself doing our series, and you've got that consistency through a series, and then it goes back to just club only round events like the IDMS.
Yeah.
And now the IDMS is great and all, don't get me wrong saying that, but you know it has kind of lacked that consistency the last couple of years where they go out with a calendar at the start of the year and then for whatever reason they lose venues and then you lose that confidence, I suppose, like the riders lose that confidence as to, you know, is their race going to be on or not?
Yeah.
You know, and we don't want that happening to enduro racing, you know, over the next few years.
No.
So that's, you know, we're talking about that's, you know, a lot of racing.
Enduro's
A
massive
lot of
now.
racing, like, you know, so.
Like, you know, Enduro is a massive, it's probably the leading.
It is,
in
definitely.
this,
like,
you know,
It's definitely,
when you look at
over
numbers,
the last 2-3 years, definitely the fastest growing.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't beat the cross.
Second cross.
I'm only going to call it cross.
Yeah.
I'm only going to call it cross.
Second cross.
What?
Second
Yeah,
cross.
it's been good. It's been healthy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm not really massively into that scene, like, but
This year dropped away. It was only 7 races this year compared to last year. I think it was 11 or 12 last year and the year before. This year it sort of dropped away because they couldn't get venues. They couldn't get clubs to run the races. But they do get a big turnout now.
Yeah.
200 plus, you know, riders.
Yeah.
And it's venue, but then you also have to remember that you have the 4 provincial cross country leagues as well run every summer as well.
That's a lot of racing too.
So
There is a lot of racing for
So those calendars are just out as well now, like, you know.
Yeah.
So and that looks good.
So get your
shit on.
Get your shit get your shit on for next year. Get onto
Get
that
your racing
calendar.
on. Yeah,
Indeed.
that's what you want to do, like, but.
So what else have we got then? Are you going to do another competition?
Over another competition, yes.
So another competition coming, folks.
So our next giveaway then is.
What's this? Oh, look at that! Keep the muck out of your face.
This little puppy here. So this is a Rapid Racer Products Pro Guard. Absolutely class bit of kit for this time of year. But don't have to tell our listeners here that is just the trails are proper minging out there, aren't they? Like, so these are.
I have one of these in the front of mine.
What do you need? If you haven't got them on your Christmas list, this is your chance to win one. All we need is a competition.
Yeah.
Anybody got?
I'll tell you what.
Keith, have you a competition?
So right, Santa doesn't have a bag, right?
Yeah.
But what is the name of the reindeers that Santa uses?
All
Pull
of
a
them?
sleigh, yes.
All 8?
All is there
Not
8?
12?
No, that's the 12 days of Christmas.
Is it?
Aye.
There's only
So
Not the 12 reindeers of Christmas?
no, it's not the 12 reindeers.
Is it?
No.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
You
dear
made a
me.
mistake.
Now, if my daughter's watching this, she actually done a
there we go.
it's a true bill. She actually done a plate the other night with all the names around the edge of it.
So what I want you to do is to put your answer with hashtag MTB for fun NI, all in one, just that hashtag answer, and then with all the names of the reindeer, and then at the back of it, hashtag MTB for fun NI, and we'll pick a winner. So we'll tomorrow. So we'll put this car. We'll do it next week for the rabbit, just before Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's nice, and we'll put this one up and do it. Yeah. On a separate, I'll put up a separate post for it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we'll do a separate post for that. So
Yeah.
Monday.
So the first competition, do we have any answers for that, have we? Do we know?
First competition was.
First competition was
Free entry to.
free entry to a race of their choice next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman?
Yep. Get that one in. We'll put this in a separate posts afterwards. We're going to go back for the middle one to see who answered first with 2003 for Glenn's Red Bull.
Yeah.
And then for this one, we're going to put up a separate post. Can you do that now?
Yep.
See him with technology. He's on his phone now.
Yeah.
And then we'll get this all sorted. So we will. Oh, there's Hannah Mullins.
Hannah Mullins in there.
Straight in.
Anna, happy birthday, Anna. In there. You.
Snowballs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You got it.
So what we're actually going to do is
snowballs.
put it in. We'll put a post up, and then stick in all the reindeers in that one, and we'll use that as an entry.
Loads
Okay.
of stuff. Loads of stuff.
Sorry, Johnny. Just seeing your question there now. Johnny McCord. Everybody knows Johnny.
Yeah.
Or Johnny White.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Fast
Glenn's right hand man on enduro days. Would Cave Hill ever be an option for an enduro?
Never say never, I'll say that. But I would say, it's got its challenges down there as well.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the fox hunt was there, remember?
It was, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I think that was
indeed.
You know, it was nothing to do with me, like the organising, like, but it was there as a rider.
Yeah.
And that was, had a few experiences with the locals. You could say, even just, I can imagine the organisers were just a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, they're working on stuff down there at the minute.
With the Cave Hill mountain, or the mountain, it's the cycling club.
Yeah.
I know, yep. A lot of good things going on down there with them guys, yeah.
Hopefully they get it sorted, and mountain biking, I suppose, gets accepted a bit more in that area, which would be nice. So, there's lots of possible venues for events, but again, it's convincing the land managers.
Yeah.
You know, really. Yeah, so never say never, Johnny. It may happen, but certainly not in the near future.
Yep.
Excellent.
So I think that's us all sorted out.
I'm just looking through.
See if there's any
more
questions
questions
I
that we
missed.
missed. No, I think we have everything. Yeah, I think.
Would you like to add anything more, Glenn?
Do you want to play a game?
Play a game?
A game?
Do you want to play a game?
I know your sorts of games.
Do you want to play?
Do we keep our clothes on?
Do you want to? Yeah.
Okay.
The Black Mountain in Belfast, he's all going on about.
That seems sort of area. You know, I'm not overly familiar, to be honest with you, and I've rode a Cave.
He comes from Uri, he's out the other part of the country.
He's down there, he's down.
But I do know, like,
Glenn's from Bandit Country, you wouldn't know anything about it.
It's a different game, isn't it? Like riding in these areas and getting an event.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Well, we all know how hard it is to get an event sometimes, don't we?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
No, what game would you like to play?
Do you want to? Is up for it?
It's
pretty simple, like, you know. But I'll test our, I would say, knowledge.
Knowledge?
Or IQ or something. No, not. It's called the Christmas alphabet.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
So basically, you just have to start with A and think of a word associated with Christmas, and then you've got 5 seconds to answer. If you haven't, that's a point. The person with these points wins.
Right.
So it goes, obviously, we'll start with somebody and a word. Yeah. So, will I start? Yeah. Okay. Antlers.
Blizzard.
Cards.
Decorations.
Elf.
Foliage.
What the hell's foliage?
It's Christmas tree, yeah, it's foliage.
It's not foliage.
It is, yeah, it is.
Are we going to give them that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Just because they love you. What's
What
that?
about goat's cheese starter?
Goat.
It's a
Golly one.
Not allowed to.
None of that. You can't say it anymore.
No.
Well, you can't hear because it's not PC.
Yeah.
What am I on? H?
5.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. H I. We're an I.
Got me.
Igloo.
Oh yes.
I want to give you that.
Jingle.
JK. What if I?
Yeah.
Christmas decorations.
Crumble.
K. Claus, which is German. You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
Claus.
yeah.
Ooh, L. Lumped.
No. Merry.
And
Merry Christmas.
just say get the flipping worst ones.
M's not
M.
that hard, hey.
Noel.
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 Oh.
What you used to get in your stocking?
Orange.
Oh.
Does that give you?
Orange on the old, turkey's
Head
meat.
on. What did Glenn think of gravel grinder, and would it be worth running something similar during the winter months? Aaron Smith.
Aye. It's great crack actually, yeah.
It was good day. Yeah, it was good day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
Good turnout. I think gravel racing was probably going to see a lot more gravel racing aren't we, over the next couple of years, like already. You know, the winter
Probably
has
not,
seen
like,
a few coming up, like
probably will,
but I think it's a good out crack.
It's good. It's a good day on the bike, isn't it? It's good. It's not easy by any means. It's a hard day on the bike. You know, depending on obviously the length of it. I mean that one we done
The gravel grinder had the option one doing the 50k or 100k. Like,
100k.
It's always about the length of it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we done the 50k one, like, and had great days crack. You know, it was Robert from Freewheeling was there, and Cato, and we just rode around basically chatting and having a laugh, you know, and just riding our bikes really and taking in the sights and scenes of County Fermanagh.
It was
And it was great. It'd be good to see a few more of them.
It would be good, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Whether we do one over the winter here or not. Do we even have enough gravel roads?
I think
in the Mourns.
It's
really
it
or
was
this area?
Rowan McMahon actually organised the gravel grinder, and I think it actually took him to go to Fermanagh to get that.
Yeah,
that
that
could run a 50k or
really
100k. Yeah, I think there was something. Was it maybe some 2 or 3 years ago that Shimla done was through Tollymore, Castlewell,
Three Forest
or something, wasn't it?
That's good.
Sort of a gravel event as well.
Yeah. Great to see that back. I think they ran into difficulties as well, didn't they, with permission and stuff like that there. Maybe back on next year. I don't know.
Anyone
I'm up for it.
Scope the spurn. It looks something else there. On way to Derry on the Glen Shane Pass. The spurn, man.
Isn't that where the five forests is up?
Are they not up
Is
the
that
north coast?
Limavady?
Limavady
Limavady,
branch,
yeah.
like Banana and Ballycarton Wood and all that sort of crack, which is different.
Cato said that Prosecco has run out.
See, Cato, see if you end up getting my wife blocked on Prosecco again, I will personally go in there and slap you after flipping tent gate at Ballycastle that time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's as far as I'm talking about that.
Yeah. Carefully.
Yeah.
You're going to get your bollocks knocked in here when you go in.
There you go. By the way, you're on.
Yeah, you're on P.
Oh, P.
Yeah.
P.
That's an easy one.
Prosecco. Good woman, kiddo. Thank you.
I can't give you Prosecco.
Why?
Yeah, it's Christmassy.
It's Christmas.
What am I on? N? P?
PM?
N-O-P-Q?
Q.
Fuck. Quackers. Like crackers, only they're for ducks. No?
Queen's Speech.
Queen's Speech, Okay, lad, Glenn.
What am I on? R?
Q-R.
Roast turkey.
Spuds.
T.
Careful.
Oh, come on, this is easy.
Yeah.
T.
Turkey?
Or tree, or
Tree, or, yeah.
you. Ooh.
Oh. It's getting hard now. We're into the final here. This is the final straight. We're all final.
You.
There's you.
Oh, gee.
You. That's a point. So we're 5 seconds.
5, 4,
I dropped the M, and
3.
we'll call it Old Wayne.
2, 1.
Point. You. That's a point. Point.
Point to me.
V.
V.
Venison.
I'd have probably went for the Virgin Mary.
Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Well,
What am I on? VW.
VW. Yeah.
White Christmas.
Oh.
Very good.
X.
Yeah.
Xylophone.
What everybody wants. What everybody wants for Christmas.
For you.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a xylophone
Yeah.
for Christmas.
X. Yeah, X is good.
You're on way.
Y. Yule.
Yule, aye.
Yeah.
Z.
Z.
There's no zebras. Christmas. They're reindeers.
5, 4, 3, 2,
One. Fuck
Yes.
You could have said Zulu because it's on every Christmas.
Well, I could have said Zulu.
Very good. Very
Right.
good. Excellent.
So, I think we'll wrap it up, will we?
I think we're
Been
wrapping
in-
up.
an hour and a
Well,
half.
for you, Catherine, I can't get mine open. Keith, come home and open this, then you can go back. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, telling you.
Don't start it.
I know, don't start.
Right, so that's it for this
That's it.
episode. We'll be back in the new year. Hope everybody has a good Christmas and hope everybody will see you out in the trails and have a bit of crack and
Keep us up to date with any questions you might need answered or any queries you have, and I'm sure we can find somebody or something that'll get you an answer to your question. We can even just PM Glenn all your questions from here on. Yeah, just for the crack.
And get your pictures, the same pictures. Get your Christmas pictures up of your bikes. Get your videos up wherever you're out and about. You know, let's see what you're doing and see what you're at.
Pictures, don't we?
Yeah,
Getting out
so
there.
yeah, definitely. Get
Walking off the old turkey and all that crack, like, or just get on your bike.
Yeah, that's it.
Shouldn't need a reason. Just get out there.
Just get
Ride
out.
bikes.
Just get out and ride your bike. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter
And
what's
then,
doing.
so tomorrow I'd probably be at Bigwood for about 10. So if anybody wants to go tomorrow, Bigwood 10.
Just avoid Bigwood at 10
Yeah,
o'clock
just
everybody.
avoid Bigwood. And then next week, Castlewellan. We'll put it up the 21st, isn't it? Saturday's the 21st. And then the 22nd we'll try Tullymore. So, yeah. Then we'll get everything put up on the MTB for fun anyway.
Excellent.
Get liking and sharing and all the usual stuff. Okay, folks, thanks for watching.
Big thanks to
And
Glenn and Vitus First Tracks, and big thanks to Psychology, and that's it from me.
yeah, that's
Andrew.
it. That's for him.
And
Thanks for having me, lads.
And
Yeah.
Glenn, more than welcome.
Happy Christmas.
Any time. Yes, happy Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas, folks.
Yeah,
Right.
have a good one. Don't
Take
get
care.
too drunk.
No.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.